Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. Share any comments you got down there. Appreciate your support. Obviously, if you want to support the channel, you could become a patron. You could also use my Amazon links. You could like the video. You could subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell. And obviously, share this video with somebody you like or somebody you don't like.
After the McCloskeys defended themselves, Gardner finally found a crime she cares about. She promised to have them punished if she could.
I am disturbed by the events that occurred over this weekend, where there were peaceful protesters who were met with guns and a violent assault. We must protect the rights to peacefully protest. I will use every extent of Missouri law to hold individuals accountable.
All right, guys, check it out. If you're watching this, there's going to be a huge sale on All. I'm going to keep it quiet and simple because you're not here to watch this ad because obviously I make money out of the sale. Check it out. There's going to be a link down below. If you want to buy any of these things, any of these lights, any of that stuff, it's going to be a link down below. Also, if you use Jarhead 6, it's going to give you 10% off. So you're going to have this PL Pro flashlight here, weapons light, that is going to pretty much push out about 1500 lumens, and that is insane. And this is a weapons light. You could use it with a pistol, obviously, but you also could use it with a rifle. So check this out. You're also going to have this little I3E OD green, about 25% off, usually retail for about $32 or something like that. I think it's going to come down to $24. This light, to me, is not one of my favorite lights. I do have a black one, but again, this is going to be also there in the sale. There's going to be a couple other things. There's going to be a mega pack that you could buy a couple flashlights. Really good deal. There's going to be some freebies and stuff like that. Everything that I'm saying is going to be linked down below if you want to check it out. This couple in St. Louis, right? The couple that was having dinner. The couple that it was just enjoying his life or their life, together. Beautiful house, just home, trying to have dinner. I mean, and next thing you know, they look outside and there is so many people with face masks covered that broke the gate of the private community, right? To intimidate them, right? They were at one point, and you see the gentleman talking, he was scared. All this mass amount of people could have, burned his house down, right? Because that's what they do. People say, oh, no, it was peaceful. It is not peaceful. There is no evidence that it's peaceful. There's evidence that is chaos, destruction. I mean, there's evidence all over. The states are requesting millions of dollars, right, to fix all these issues that they're having, right? So again, basic American enjoying their life. And next thing you know, they looked outside and they have so many people threatening their life, threatening their property, and threatening everything they work for. And obviously they stood outside with guns, and obviously they protected their property, right? And I'm going to tell you, the way that this have been handled is completely unacceptable, and it goes against everything that we stand for. We have the right to protect ourselves. We have the right to protect our communities, our country. We have the right to protect our property. We do have that right, right? And just because some people are upset at life because they don't feel they're being heard, doesn't give you the right to destroy anyone's property. I talk to people about this all the time. Well, they want to make sure that people are listening to them and this and that. That does not give the right to anyone to hurt somebody or to burn down the communities. Oh, it's peaceful. Where? Because what we're seeing is total destruction, right? So again, these people have, they decided to protect the family. They, wealthy people, they have money. And I'm so happy. I was just telling somebody I love about this. I'm so happy they have money. I'm so happy they're rich. Lord bless them with abundance. Because the fact that they have money and they're rich and they are lawyers, that's going to be amazing because they will be able to defend themselves, and maybe they'll be able to change something that is going to help us down here, the working class, right? Because if you mess with me, it will be hard for me to go and hire a big lawyer, a fancy lawyer that costs a lot of money. I don't have that kind of money. But if you mess with somebody that is rich, he'd be like, no, man, time out. I got money. I'm going to get me a fancy lawyer, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. And I'm glad that this happening. I'm glad that they have the money to be able to handle the situation. Again, it's unacceptable what they're going through. Unacceptable, right? And they shouldn't not go through this. But I'm just glad that they have the means to be able to protect themselves and defend themselves, because the common man may not have those means, right? So here's the thing: they came outside with guns, and because of the stand, the brave stand that they took, the property and the life was okay. The house was not burned down, and they were okay. Since that moment, they've been harassed. An investigation was thrown against them, right? I think it was a person, one of the circuit attorney, launched an investigation. Essentially, what they did was that the police showed up. They confiscated their guns when they did absolutely nothing. After they took the guns, so they had to hire private security to protect themselves. Now we have Americans that are being harassed, Americans that pay taxes, Americans that are just minding their own business, but they're calling them names like this article that I linked down below. They're calling them, the white people. Why is it has to go into, white people? They're just basic Americans protecting themselves, right? So again, watch the white couple pointing guns at, protesting, peaceful protesting. Why does it have to be the white couple? They were minding their own business, eating food, trying to have dinner. But the white couple, right? Unacceptable. So again, they had to hire security to protect themselves, and now they're launching an investigation. And I remember watching the attorney, whoever she is, saying, "Oh, we're looking into this." Like they're looking for something to harass them and put them in jail, right? But bless the good Lord, Missouri governor says he will pardon the St. Louis couple if they are charged for brandishing a gun at protesters. How do you brandish a gun when you are in your property? I don't understand that. I really don't. You're standing in front of your house with a gun in your property that you bought. It's your property. I don't understand how you're branding a gun when your life is at risk, when people are threatening to destroy your house. And you could see that simply by the fact that they enter a private community where they're not invited. So they went into a place that they weren't supposed to be there. When they caused destruction coming in by destroying those gates, when they were en route to the mayor of the city, because they wanted to continue to protest, when they're covering their faces because what they're going to do, and they don't want to lift any evidence. So again, I'm glad that the Missouri governor made that. He said, you know what? Essentially, if they get charged, he's going to pardon them. There's still good Americans out there that stand for what we believe. And, having bullies coming into your house and harassing you, harassing your family, harassing your property, and threatening to do horrific things, that's not what we stand for. And then you have politicians playing political games and trying to put you in jail just because they want to appeal the mob. No, that's not what we stand for. This is why these groups are doing so bad right now. So bad. I've been talking about this for I don't know how long. They are doing so bad. All we are seeing for them is total chaos and destruction. We're not seeing love. We're not seeing unity. We are not seeing the willing to take care of people. All we are seeing is destruction. And that's how I know it's not right. Anyways, let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.